Welcome back to the BeastCoast News. So today, I'm not going to get into the headlines. I'm just going to talk about social equity and versus legacy and versus MSO. I recently participated in an event in Worcester, and I was representing my company, and I was next to another company, and it was another MSO company. And the feelings that I get from people is that if you're it's still kind of fucked up how the situation is. Because here I am, an economic empowerment applicant, trying to get off the ground. And then you have this established company that pretty much have negative attitude towards you. And, I felt as though that, the so-called cannabis community is divided. And it's always going to be divided in certain ways. Now, you may think it's wrong. Some may think it's right. But, you have black and brown in one part of the cannabis community. And then you have the other people. And then you have MSOs, So, and generally, we're a small majority when it comes to black and brown people in the industry. A very small majority. So, you don't get the reception as you would from the other players in the game, just from jump when it looks like that. Now, people may say, that's fucked up, what you're saying, but it's not fucked up. I watch it, unless if you, kind of like, I wouldn't say, subject yourself to some kind of clown kind of behavior, then they're more willing to interact with you. But if you're more, on your business, trying to, get your business off the ground, create what you need to create, they feel as though that you're a threat. The reason why I bring this up also is because, I have this list of like all these MSOs that back in 2019, they try to stop social equity and the economic empowerment applicants for having a 2-year exclusivity for delivery only. So they felt as though that they should be part of the delivery when it comes to adult, and they got very upset, and they decided to form this alliance with other MSOs, and they wanted to bring it to court. They later dropped it because they felt as though that if they started this battle, then you would definitely see how it is in this industry where MSOs is on one side and social equity, economic empowerment is on the other side. And it's always going to be like that in this industry. It's bad enough in society, it's already divided like that. Some people say, no, it's not. It is in somewhat divided because, some of these people who claim that they're from the legacy market, you really are not from the legacy market. Some of you guys, you really are not. You never were you never did things in an urban environment where you're targeted daily and you have to move with the shit. Some of you guys come from a rural part of this legacy market where you never really had to worry about the police. You never did. You didn't. Yeah, some of you guys were growing and you guys were doing what you were doing, but you never really had to worry about the police whenever you went on the street or even when you drove down the street, because you guys were in the woods doing what you were doing. You had people who came from the urban environment and do what they had to do. You guys would then hook up the price and whatever, but you never motherfucker had to worry about shit. And there are some cats that I know that willing to come down from the mountain and bring it into the urban environments. And what they would do is they would charge more because, hey, I had to risk my neck to bring it down. Versus, if we go up, black or brown, and we go into your environment, anytime the police saw us, they know that we were probably on our way to go see such and such, and they would pull us over and they would search us, So there's a division in this industry. And, as legacy operators, real legacy operators, not pretend or saying that, I used to, grow all this stuff. Well, that's cool, man. We appreciate that you grew all this stuff, but you didn't make the money unless if somebody who had the clients to break it down and give you your money that you need, you wouldn't make a fucking profit. You would just sit on it all day, right? So this whole situation where there's a so-called equality in this cannabis industry, there is none. It's pretty much, there's a division. And it's fucked up because, we claim that the plants bring us together, but I don't see it. I especially did not see it in the recent event that I partaked in. I mean, I felt as though that if I wasn't, smart enough to remain calm and cool, the situation could have got ugly because, the things that these people were saying and talking underneath their breath and, and just acting very irregular, I don't see it. So, and trust me, what that does is just makes me go harder for what I need to get done because, I've been through more than you fucking ever fucking know about. And I'm not here to fucking toot my own horn, but like I said, you never been through it. You you think you've been through it. You sit out there and you had what? You had some helicopters fly over, and then the helicopters came down, and then they chopped up your garden, and then that was it. Okay, cool. We didn't have no fucking when they came down and they kicked in the door, they also shot at us. Oh yeah, I understand that there were shootouts, but because you guys incited the shootout, you shot at them, so they had to shoot back at you. But when they just come in the door and they just start shooting at you, or when they raid the fucking block and then they fucking throw you down and beat your ass right there, you don't know shit about legacy. So yeah, I think we are entitled to having a piece of this pie because if we didn't keep the fucking flame going, then a lot of you guys would have never even made the money that you made anyway. So as far as this goes, this is just a little, social equity versus legacy versus MSO kind of discussion. If you feel that I'm wrong or if you have something to say, put some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And we'll see you on the next episode of BeastCoast News.